Hey there retro fans, welcome back to RGF Retro Gameforce. And in today's video we are going to replace the original PSU unit here on the Sega Saturn for a Pico PSU. So guys, stay tuned! So first things first, what tools do you need to install this kit? You actually only need a Phillips head screw and that's it. You don't need any soldering, you don't need any other tool. Of course you can pick up some support tools here and there, but actually you don't need mandatory, it's only the Phillips head screw. As simple as it can get. So what we will get inside of this kit, of course inside we will get some advertisement from the shop, and then we have a really important paper that shows us the different PSU units that the Sega Saturn had. This kit is it works with all the different types and all different regions, but you have to be careful because different types of PSU had different voltages, and there is this switch here on this kit that changes the voltage, but you have to make sure that you know what you have so you can adapt the button and choose the right option for you. As well, there are other cables, you will see it later on, to adapt to different PSU that were released depending on your Sega Saturn model. And what else? We have a power brick that supports all the regions, including mine, the European region. And then we have the star of the show, the PSU unit himself. It's a very small unit. There is cabling for different PSU units, depends on the unit that you have. Of course it's very small because, you know, modern components, and as well the brick has parts of the PSU that was inside of the console. A big plus side of having this kind of solutions is that the console or the system will warm much less than before. And we have of course the screws and the 3D printed plastic to fit on the back side of your Sega Saturn. And so now it's time to open your Sega Saturn, so let's remove the 5 screws on the bottom of your system. So now you have the PSU fully exposed, and now you need to check what voltage you need to have the new PSU configured with, 3.3 or 5 volts. So you can check it on the paper, it's very self-explanatory, or go to the website. As well, you can use a multimeter and check what voltage are being fitted to the PSU, but I think it's very self-explanatory. So please check it out, very important. And now to remove the old PSU, you just have to unscrew 3 screws. It's one in the main PSU unit and then 2 in the back of the console. Very simple process. The video will explain everything. And before we go to install the new PSU, just ensure that your console is clean without major dust and major things that you can see here. Mine is pretty clean, I would say, pretty okay. I used air dust can to clean everything, and yeah, let's go install the PSU. As I mentioned before, you have to select the proper voltage to your unit, so in this case is 3.3 volts. Now just plug in the PSU against the board and don't be afraid of pushing it down because it needs to be secure, so press it down. And yeah, the video is pretty much self-explanatory. You need to plug the power and ensure that you have the protective plastic still there in the right position, because this is will avoid that you have any short circuit and contact between the PSU and the rest of the system. This is important, but let's keep watching the video. And now we reach the moment where we need to prepare the 3D plastic to put on the back of your system, and I will let the video do all the talking. So PSU in place, the rest of the unit looks kind of okay. The ribbon cable is a bit loose, but it doesn't really affect the system and the performance and the stability. So yeah, I would say the CD also looks okay. Let's close the system and give it a test. And yeah, it looks like we were successful. It is working. So bottom line is, replacing your PSU unit on your Sega Saturn is really easy. It's very easy to do. You just have to pay attention to the voltage. This is important. The rest is actually pretty easy to do. This is old hardware, old components. If your original PSU unit is running fine, you don't have to worry about it, but it will break in time That's normal, that's how things work, right? So you have an option, and this will ensure that you can play in the original Sega Saturn for years to come. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, I hope it was helpful. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to activate the notifications bell so you don't miss any other upload. So guys, take care and bye bye.